Dear friends, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone. I salute each and every one of you from here. It is another wonderful day that Elohim has given to us to continue the propagation of our gospel, Biafra. Like so many will say, is there nothing I see? Biafrans, as we all know, why we have come and why Elohim choose us for a moment like this to propagate of our freedom. And this gospel of freedom is what we are going to preach without looking back or looking at anybody's face. So, Biafrans, as you come in, please do well to share the program, do well to like, do well to subscribe, and click on the notification bell. I want to thank immensely our leader, Mazen Namde Kukano, the chosen man. And I want to thank enormously our Prime Minister, Mazen Simon Eba, the chosen one, for the great job he has been doing for the people of Biafra. I want us to discuss on these chosen ones and the implication of fighting them. The implication of fighting the chosen one. That is the topic I want us, and that is what I want us to discuss this morning. Before you fight the chosen one, the implication of choosing the battle, or the implication of you making yourself available to be a willing tools fighting the chosen one. I'll play for us this voice note, and I'll play for us another video. Then I will tell you the implication of finding the chosen one. But before then, I want to tell you, the chosen ones do not choose themselves. Sometimes the chosen ones don't even know they have been chosen for a particular assignment. I want you to bear this at the back of your mind. That before Elohim chooses anybody for a particular assignment, that person will not even know he's been chosen for that particular assignment. But the things that will be happening around you, the way you navigate through things, will tell you that you are not ordinary. Things that will be happening in your life and the activities that will be happening around you, the circumstances around you and the atmosphere around you and the forces around you will once in a lifetime, will once in a time tell you that there is something significant about you. The way you navigate through life will tell you that there's something different about you. And these choosing ones is what we want to discuss this morning, afternoon or night, depending on where you're residing. Before I will go to individuals that have been chosen by Elohim to do one thing or the other, I want to talk to us about the Biafrans. Biafrans are the chosen ones. Let me take it from the African context. If you come to the continent of Africa at large, Biafrans has been chosen to be the ones that will bring light to Africa. And when you look at the things surrounding Biafrans and the things they do, the way they navigate through things, the way they do things, you will know that these ones are not ordinary people. And this is one of the things that Britain saw in Biafrans that made them to travel all the way from Britain to this land, to this holy land of Biafra. 1904. Seeking that light, just like the three wise men that saw the star of Yeshua when he was born, and they trace him. Because they know that this star is not ordinary, that they cannot stargaze it. They cannot predict what this star stands for. They went all the way to Bethlehem to see the king that was born. That is how Britain saw the Biafra star, the rising sun, that these ones are coming to enlighten, to eliminate Africa and the world at large. And they send their agent of darkness, Lugard, and Frarashaw, the concubine, and Harcourt, and other agents that accompany them to come down to this holy land to use darkness to cover the light that is to come. That is why you see the fights that have been channeled against the Biafrans is not as a result of anything that we have done wrong, but as a result of the looming light that they see that is coming, the beacon of light that is coming from this choosing part of the world to eliminate Africa. That light is what the darkness Britain saw, and they bring the name Niger to cover it. And that is why today, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile is doing everything to make sure he breaks Biafrans off from this darkness. That is why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention today for doing nothing. Because when you ask, what is the crime of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? There's no crime. He did not commit any crime, known to man, known to any law. Even the government, the terrorist state that kidnapped him, for 3 years now has not been able to prove one point and say, this is the crime that this man committed that made us to violate every other known law, international laws, to went all the way to Kenya to kidnap him. They could not prove anything. Why? Because what they saw and what they are preventing is beyond human, ordinary eyes can see. You will say that they are fighting Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, but it's not Mazen Nnamdi Kanu they are fighting directly. You will say they are fighting Simon Ekpa, but it's not Simon Ekpa they are fighting directly. They have no business with the personality of Simon Ekpa, but what Simon Ekpa stands for, what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu stands for, what he represents. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa is just standing on their way. As the chosen ones, they are just standing on their way, that these are the lights, these are the beacons of hope to these people, that once we take them out, other ones will be a prey in our hands. And that's why all the arsenals are channeled against them. But when you choose this fight to fight the chosen ones, think twice before you choose the fight, because it doesn't go well with those that make it their duty or the point of duty to fight those that have been chosen by heaven to do one assignment or the other. It doesn't not go well with those that choose the fight, because sometimes they will never live to tell a story, or sometimes other people will tell the story of what that happened to them. And that same thing has been what the Biafrans has been experiencing from the day one, from the onset. Those that team up to fight against Biafrans 1967, 1970, go and study what is happening to them. That's something our leader said. He said that all those that team up to fight against Biafra 1967, 1970, that starved our children, 6 million of them, to death, that all those things that they did to Biafra, that they will all experience it firsthand. And he mentioned specifically Britain. He said that what will be for Britain then will break into pieces, and what that will be for Britain, that they will know that their suffering is coming as a result of what they did against the Biafrans, but their pride and their ego will not allow them to admit it. And the more their pride and their ego are lifted so high to hide the truth of what they did against the Biafrans, the more they will sink in that iniquitous behavior that they unleashed on the Biafrans 1967, 1970. All those that have chosen the fight against Simon Ekpa, go and study their lives today. Go and study them one after the other. You are not just fighting Simon Ekpa, but you're fighting Elohim, the deity behind him. You are fighting the unseen forces that you cannot comprehend, that is backing him up, to make sure that the assignment of Elohim that no mortal can utter comes to pass. And once you stand on the way of the chosen, what you're standing against is the assignment and the agenda of the powers that are impelling them to do what they do. And those powers will step on you. Before we play this video, please. Sorry for the interruption. A call came in. Sorry for that. So before you pick a fight against the chosen one, there's something I love about our Prime Minister. From the onset when he started, more especially before the IPOP Nigeria began to fight him. Before the IPOP Nigeria hired 500,000, I can't just imagine it. It's not us that said it. The Chinas Amoshi himself confessed this, that they hired 5,000 media warriors that they to fight only one man. But to them, they think they are fighting just a man. But they are unseen forces that they cannot comprehend in their entire life. There's something Elisha told his servant Gehazi. Gehazi, when the armies compassed them about, they want to arrest them, arrest his master, Elisha. Gehazi was so terrified and afraid that he said to his master, look at the number of army these people come against us with. And Elisha said to Elohim, open his eyes for him to see the army that are with us. And when the eyes of Gehazi was opened, he see that the army of Israel, the host of heavens that are with them, are to number the people that have come against them 100 times, 100,000 to 1. And these are the forces that the darkness and those that have been chosen by Lucifer himself to fight those that have been ordained by heaven to propagate this gospel. Well, there are no hosts of heavens that accompanies Simon Ekpa. The host of heavens that is guiding and directing everything that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do, that confirms anything that he utters, that every spoken word that come out of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's mouth or Mazi Simon Ekpa's mouth becomes a law. That once they utter it, the spiritual realm picks it up and infuse it into the atmosphere. It becomes a law. Just because they say it. An ordinary person can come up and say that will be sit at home. And every other person will look at him and say, Ogene Kongo. Agwande befa si jenene kama ma ogba mkpuru mmiri. Ma si jenene ma owu no serifo ose. No kwanto akisi mbaka si ebido. Are you getting me? But when they choosing one, utter something that seems that people will look at and say, can this be? Can this work? When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu initiated this sit at home earlier, more especially when he started it on the 30th of May, when we remember the fallen heroes. Many people thought that is not going to be possible, but he uttered it and everybody obeyed it as if it is something that has been on existence for a very long time, because he's choosing for the work he's doing. And when Mazi Simon Ekpa picked it up, Biafrans obeyed it even more when they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because he's been choosing for the work he's doing. And guess what? When those that are chosen by darkness, by devil himself, the IPOP Nigeria, have to tell the Biafrans, you know we are the ones that we are working with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You know we are the POS. We are the leadership. Everything that has to do with the sit at home is cancelled. Our leader said no sit at home. That is sit at home will always be whenever he wants to go to court. Blah blah blah. They did not discuss anything. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not discuss anything with them. But rather, the first assignment that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave from DSS dungeon, immediately he was apprehended. The first opportunity he got is to send a message across that Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, should take over the leadership of IPOB. And that word immediately moved as a mantle upon Simon Ekpa. The heavens speak that word. In as much as the devils want to suppress in the persons of Chinas and Moshi and the Karowite, they suppressed that assignment. Karowai said over his dead body, will Simon Ekpa took over the leadership of IPOB, because all of them, Panom, were not genuine. They were never chosen for this work. So ingenuity fights everything that is genuine. They fought him at standstill. But the pronunciation that had been made by heaven stands. It doesn't matter how many of you that rose against it. And Simon Ekpa emerged. And whenever he gives order, the whole entire Biafra territory will be at standstill. It's not as a power that he wields. It's not as a result of because he's so huge. It's not as a result that if the people did not obey it, that anything else will happen to them. But as a result that as a force activated that is at work with Mazi Simon Ekpa. That is why those that say that they are the leadership, that this person come from the back door, that this person, it doesn't matter how choosing one emerge. Once he emerges, every atmosphere listen to beg and calls on whatever he has to say. The atmosphere listens to him or her. Anyone that have been chosen. They counter the order with every propaganda, and the more they carry out their propaganda, the more those that have not heard what the instruction or the orders are will listen to it and they will obey. When you are telling them not to listen to this person, the more they will go to listen, because there's a gravitating force. There is gravitating force that have possessed the nature in Biafra territory. Both the air, land, and sea, everything, the atmosphere, the firmament have been taken over by this force that want Biafrans to be liberated. And once you're not talking Biafra, they will silence you by themselves. You will think that those that have been kicked out of this struggle, that they were kicked out physically. No, they were kicked out in the spiritual realm before it manifests physically. The moment that our prime minister, our leader told them, I can only vouch for myself, I don't know about any of you here, that what I need is 100 men chosen by God, chosen by him that will champion this cause with me. Not those that are occupying offices, not those that are occupying one position or the other, but those that will champion this cause with me. These are the men that we are looking for. But as this call has been made, children are emerging. They keep on emerging in their numbers. They keep emerging in their numbers. People that has nothing in life has tutored them on what life is all about, on what freedom fighting is all about. They are untutored individuals. They are still raw material that have not gone through process. When you see a raw material that have gone through process, it will either come out as gold or come out as, it must come out as one useful instrument. But when you see unprocessed raw material, it's not useful for anything. People will even see it and not knowing that this thing is what is looking for. Because that particular instrument will have not been chosen to do one thing or the other. That's something the Bible said that interests me so much. The Bible said that in a large house, many instruments there. And those instruments, all of them are not made of gold. That some are made of gold, silver. Some are even made of wood and clay. But what they are made of is not the most important issue. It's not the problem. What they are made of is not the problem. He went to the extent of saying that some of these instruments that are made of gold, silver, diamond, and wood and clay, that some are made to honor, that are some are made to honor and some are made to dishonor. Are you getting it now? Some are made to honor and some are made to dishonor. And those that are made to dishonor always rise to fight those honorable ones that are doing the job. Just like the Okoko them, Chinenye, you're welcome. Chinenye MC, you are welcome. I salute you from here. They always rise to fight those that are doing the needful. Why? Because they are not chosen. Many of them call themselves. That's why those you called honorables in the political system of the terrorist camp of Nigeria, you will not see anything honor in them, because these are the worst set of individuals that you can ever dream of doing anything with. So what are we saying? Before you fight, before you choose the fight to fight the chosen ones, think twice. Like our prime minister will say, go and ask questions. Very, very important. Go and ask questions. Do not say because you can speak, or your jealousy is too long, or your envy is too enormous, or that you just hate whatever, and you just hate it, and so therefore, even if whatever he's saying is good, that you hate it. Just like one of the okokos in the hip hop Nigeria confessed, the one they called Urago Ikenga. He said, if I say that what Simon Ekpa is doing is not good, then that is a foolish man. But he have to. How? What do you mean? You said that what he's doing is good, that even if you yourself begin to dispute what he's saying, that everyone should know that you're a foolish man. But he should stop that, and that means you are more foolish than everybody thinks. Because it's different that your own foolishness blinded you to the good things that the person is doing, but your own foolishness allowed you to see that what he's doing is right, but you want it stopped. You want the evil to continue striving. You want evil to continue striving. You want evil to continue striving because your makeup, there is this wickedness that is burning in you against Simon Ekpa. Not that you have anything of quality that will do what Simon Ekpa is doing, or do what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is doing. That you want Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to remain in detention and in prison. It's not that you want to pick it up so that it will be you that bring Biafra. No. You don't just want it to be them. But who do you want it to be? You don't want it to be anybody. You just want everybody to be in the same shoe as you. That is why you pick a fight against the ChOSEN. The Western world see what Biafrans are bringing on the table and what they are made of, the content they are made of. They just want to stop us. Not because if they stop us or they succeeded in extinguishing us from the surface of the earth, that they will become the Biafrans. No, they will become the ChOSEN. No, they just want to stop us out of jealousy. They don't want to feel inferior. They have succeeded in making the originals feel inferior and making the inferior ones feel, and they don't want a change of that. That is why they are fighting Simon. Everyone that are slaves have amounted to the kings. That today is an honorable member, the one that called himself a local government chairman. You will see him going with convoys. You people stealing trillions of naira in dollars. Not that they merit it, not that they worked for it, not that they earn it. No, but it's the masses. And somebody is coming with another narrative that waking up the subconsciousness of the people to change whatever that have made it possible that these people can steal and steal and steal without being checkmated. And while the people are going deeper and deeper on daily basis into their poverty. And you think they will hold their arms, those lazy ones, just fold their arms and not kicking against that genuinity that is coming. You think they will just fold their arms and allow anybody that want to bring something that is serious to play? It's not possible. It's not possible. Welcome back. Please, as you come in, do well to share the program. Do well to like it. Do well to subscribe. If you're a new person, do well to like it, subscribe. Rest assured, you're welcome. So, what am I saying? So, before you choose the fight, before you choose to make yourself a willing tool, an instrument to fight those that are being by Elohim to propagate the gospel of freedom, wise. Think about the after the after engage in doing. As Yeah. Sabotua see the me for you. Obidati everywhere. Obidem fools everywhere. Obidem fools everywhere. When we talk about our freedom, they go the verse. When we talk about our freedom, they go the verse. Sabotuas. Okay, I think we're back. Oh, Biafrans, I salute you. You're welcome back. You're welcome back. This is one of the things we are suffering, but we are definitely going to overcome it. I hope I'm coming out now. Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? I hope I'm coming out now. You can hear me, Mazi, rest assured. Okay. Thank you so much. So, Biafrans, you're welcome back. Sorry about that. Please, you're welcome back. You're welcome back. Sorry about that. That is one of the things that we have been battling with. But I pray that one day we come off it. We overcome it. Thank you so much for still staying there and waiting for us to reconnect again. I salute each and every one of you, and I salute your patience. There are people that are very patient. I salute your patience. Chinaya, thank you so much. You can hear me. Thank you so much. Chinaya, MC, thank you so much. And my brother, rest assured, and every other person that is out there, I salute you for being patient and waiting. This is one of the gifts. Patience is a virtue. Patience is a gift. There are people that once they come, oh, it's not more speaking. They come out, but you're still there and waiting, not knowing even if he is going to connect again or not. So I salute each and every one of you and your patience. And one now, wow. You're welcome back. I salute you. I think somebody joined us. Who's that? Somebody just joined us now. Okay, you can join back, brother or sister. Somebody just joined us earlier and left.
Mazi KC.
You can join us back. So you're welcome back. The few minutes we have left, let's see if we can do justice. I wanted us to stay for like 1 hour or thereabout, but I don't know what this network is doing. Instead of making the broadcast to be disjointed, I don't want it to be so. So thank you so much for coming back. Let's listen to this video I have on the screen. It is a video, and let's listen to it. I want you to listen to the video. Listen to what the flavor have to say.
Ama m na-ebu enwere anya ime mmụọ and they makwụ name
What they don't know is bigger than them.
Somebody like Abu Mege.
And one thing I want to tell us is, once you don't know that what you do than you, it is a problem, because you keep on bringing out your head like a monkey or a chimpanzee. You keep on bringing out your head. As you know, you your head, bringing your head, before you know it, bullet, PM, and that is it. Nna m si that na mmadụ ya karịrị ibie. Mmadụ ya karịrị ibie. The 5 fingers are not equal. And if you are the least finger and you want to do what the center finger should be doing, you will not fit in. Na mmadụ ya karịrị ibe, and chọpụta ha na mmadụ ya karịrị ibe, anya ụfụ, jealousy, and all these things are na. Onya wụ na ụmụnna nwezuo akụ, ofu anya na anụ, ejezuo, onye ọwụ na-agbara ọgwụ ya nwa. But once you see somebody, you just want to be that person. You don't know what that person has went through. But you just wake up this morning, now. You see that person. For the fact you admire that person, you be that person immediately. But if you want what that person is doing, and you see yourself that you can do it, what you will do is you now bend down and begin the journey of the scrutiny, the journey and the process of making. All this man has been made. But if you have not gone the process of making, the process of making is not always sweet. That is when you will subject yourself in all manner of uncomfortable situations. For example, somebody that want to become a doctor, you see people wearing a white, they will put a pen, red, blue, on their buckets, on their pocket, or on their jacket. You see them working, and people, we are calling them doctors and nurses. Oh, the thing, you like it. But you cannot just go to the market now and sew one and wait so that other people will address you as a doctor. That you are not a doctor, you are not a doctor. It takes 7 years or 6 years, as the case may be, in the university. When you have finished your secondary primary schools and you came out, your result is okay, and you were admitted into the university, you went there and stayed for another series of studies and self-discipline. Not where you are running around in every club, every night birthday parties. Anywhere you hear party, you are there. You don't have time to study. You don't have time to school yourself. You don't have time to do anything for yourself. But when you see those that come out with first class, you just want to be them. while you are still in primary school. Are you okay? Many people don't Nantakara, but you want to be Simon Ekpa. How? How are you going to do that? Akpụkwụ nwere onye ọ na akwụfuru okpu a na-ekpu ekpu, okpu a na-ekwesị ekwesị, echichi nwere onye ọ na-ekwesị. So you can't just wake up and begin to fight men that heaven has prepared. There's something I read in the Holy Scripture. The Bible says that those that God choose, those I choose, I predestined them. I predestined them. And when you want to fight those that have been predestined, be careful, take caution. That is the message I'm bringing for us today. Take caution. You might be more exposed, you might be more intelligent, according to you. You might be more influential, according to you. But be careful the way you deal with those that have been choosing for a particular assignment. More especially when it comes to that assignment, you can suggest to that person, I will think that if you do this, it will be good. If he takes it, good for you. If he doesn't take it, stay by the side. If the agenda that is pursuing concerns you, put your own idea, put your own work, and support whatever he's doing. Maybe that your opinion might not be needed at that particular moment. Maybe it will be needed in the future. And when that opinion is needed, it will be implemented. But if you want to forcefully, oh, you know, I senior you. That's enough. They're choosing people. No. They're choosing people. Sometimes they will do things that you will even be confused and saying, "Onyo amasikwi for name." It is shown onyo akane. Are you getting me? But at the end of the day, you will see the reason why he did what he did. Many people misunderstood the choosing ones. That's why a lot of people misunderstood the Biafrans. Anything will do the target that you want to show off. Anything the Biafran do, they say they want to show off. Anything that is it Amoibo? Hey, na them. It's not as a result we have committed, but because there's something unique that Elohim himself, in his love and his mercy, deposited in us. We didn't know of it, not until we come, just like every other person come on this planet Earth, to go one day. We see ourselves to be Biafrans, just the way you see yourself to be Oduduwa, just the way you see yourself to be Arewa, just the way you see yourself to be Britain. None of us made ourselves what we are. So Chukwu na-eme mmadụ ife ọ bụ. And they binye na otu mona ife mona ba na ịgba mgba megide onye Chineke megoro ife ọ bụ. Ọ gụnwa ya ada. Onya ka ndị Igbo ji wee sị na ọchị nwa ọkụkọ nwa ada, nwa ọkụkọ nwe mgbọmọ ọsọ. Maka na mmiri dọ na-eju ọka dọrọ nwa nkịta, ịgbakọrụcha iju nwa ngene, iju ogugu ịṅụrụ udo. That is the way it is. Iju ịṅụ ogugu ịṅụrụ udo. That is the way these choosing people are. If you kick against whatever they say, if you kick against it in the morning, in the afternoon, you will come back to their to agree with them. That's why those that fought Mazi Nnamdi cannot stand still when he started earlier. Today are now regretting. Had I known that what this man was saying then was a reality, I wouldn't have fought him. Likewise, those that fought Mazi Simon Ekpa when he started, many of them fought him because of obedience. And today they have seen, it is clear now in their eyes, that there's nothing an Igbo man or a Biafran would do to ascend the contraption, the iniquitous throne of the terrorist state of Nigeria. There's nothing you would do. But many people Choose to fight. That's why what this man said is very, very important. And there's another video I will play if time permits. If time did not permit, maybe we'll treat this topic again, maybe in the evening or any other time that we find the opportunity to do so. But for now, let's see if this video can play at least for like few minutes. It's just few minutes video. Pay attention to his words.
Just watch you go to this video.
What happens the most?
This man, this man. Video ordinary person call.
You know, Master Simon ever told each and every one of them, go and ask questions. Consult if you don't have a seer, if you don't have a prophet, if you're a Christian and you have a prophet, go and consult your prophet. Ask him, who is this man, Simon Eber? That is what this man was doing. He's asking somebody that he believed in. He said, I know you are a seer. I know you see things beyond the ordinary eyes. I want you to look at this man na video. Look at this man. This man, is he an ordinary person? And this is one thing people don't understand when they do things in life. There are forces, there are people. There are people that are seeing things that you are not seeing. That's why if you grow to a certain level, let me digress. Let me digress a bit. If God blesses you with money or fame or wealth, there's a level you will get to. The principalities, the forces that controls the atmosphere, that controls the where you are, where you're domiciled, will rise to ask a question. Who is this person? And when this question will be asked, you are neither serving God that gives you the power to make the world. You don't have personal relationships with him. And you don't even know what they themselves know. The wicked, diabolic powers. And you don't know what they know. And your source is not coming from them. You are just a naive person. Unfortunately, your destiny was so great that God blesses you. But you did not recognize that God that gave you the power to make that wealth. When those forces arise and ask that question, who is this man? And nobody answered that question, they will come. And when they come, two things will be involved. Is either you succumb to their authority or you go down as a mere man. Many people will not understand this. Let's leave this to continue with what we are saying. Why I say this is because of the question that this guy asked. He asked, look at this man now video. This man that is dancing in this video, is he an ordinary man? Simon Ekman Joko is not an ordinary man. Maazị Nnamdi Okukano is not an ordinary man. Our internal leader, Dim Odumegwu is not an ordinary man. None of these men are ordinary. Every one of them has a backing of a principality that you're not seeing, that you cannot confront. And remember that Elohim is the head of all principalities and powers. And Elohim said, if I'm with you, in the book of Romans chapter 8 verse 31, the Bible said there, if I be with you, no man can be against you. No man, no mortal, no being. Onya menebeni ne haje chaje siaka. May one thing or the other against this man. The more they do it, the more they fail. The more they do it, the more they fell. The more they do it, the more they fell. You get the point now? The more they do it, the more they rise against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the more they are falling. The more they rise against the genuine agitators of IPOB, the more they fall. Why? Because there's a deity. There's a deity. There's powers, unseen forces of Elohim. There's unseen guardian angels of Elohim that is keeping these people safe.
It's the contrast between their solid,
keeping them safe. I want you to listen to this. I will play it for like a minute. Then I will bring up the other video again.
solitary path and the profound. It's the contrast between their solitary path and the profound influence they wield. It underscores the
anybody that is choosing
irony of their isolation in a world craving
Can anyone hear me?
genuine connection and understanding. The chosen one.
The chosen one sometimes seems as if they are isolated, that they are being isolated, but they are not. But the way you will know them is the type of atmosphere and the influence that they wield. Do you know what that threatens the Nigerian terrorist state and all the southeastern governors and their senators and their local government chairman and their House of Representatives? What that threatens them is the type of energy that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu wields. The same energy that Simon Ekpa wields now. That Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will come out. He did not pay anybody. The day that British sent delegates, US sent delegates to the house of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, they took him unawares. It wasn't a prepared program, but Mazen Nnamdi Kanu put call through and told the delegate, the journalists that came, that is, you just watch, that in the next 1 hour, this place will not enter people. And Mazen Nnamdi Kanu put call through to some coordinators. We need people in my house now. There are some representatives from the United States of America that come to find out whether what I'm saying, that people truly want freedom of the Biafrans. And before 1 hour, the whole place we are filled up to the stream. The video is out there. You can go and watch it. And the United States journalist that was sent was astonished. What a politician cannot do, a president of the country, of the contraption, cannot do it. Without paying agents to pay and pay and pay people that will come for a rally, nobody is coming there to see you. That is why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in his interview with one of the journalists, the lady journalist, told the journalist that if I go to Iguacha, that people will turn out to see me, that anybody there you will say that is a celebrity or she's a celebrity a governor or a senator, that if I go to Port Harcourt, people hearing that I'm in Port Harcourt, there will be no movement anymore. Vets will stop moving. Everything will cease. Just for hearing that I'm in Port Harcourt, in Iguacha. That is the powers that these men and women that have been choosing to fight for this cause, that is the powers they wield. They are not just ordinary persons like you see them. You see them, they look like you. You see them, they eat like you. Do you see them, they dance like you? Do you see them? They do a lot of things with you. Sometimes you are even in a meeting with them. They are not the same as you. There's something that is propelling them that you cannot, in a trillion years, comprehend. Listen to this man.
And the name somebody like Abu again of Abu the Male, who know the Male where I even want this group. Just watch go to this video. Came on this man this man now going to video or ordinary person call. When you have ordinary person, it was EJ tell you what I watch go on even social media one. WhatsApp.
Do you hear what this man said? He said that he have watched man say Simon Eber and see that this man is not an ordinary man. So therefore, stand up on their toes and go deeper in their wickedness to see how he can be stopped. Jordan man, I salute you. You're welcome. Jordan man, you're welcome. He said that this man need the and you understand what that means. That this man is somebody that you just go to a native doctor, you give native doctor 20 naira, give him give him all this small chick, and tell him I want you to stop him. No, that they need to do more, go deeper in their wickedness, in their witchcraft, to see how this man can be stopped. But the more deeper you go, the more you fall. The more deeper you will fall. And the more heavier your falling is going to be. That is one thing that they have come to find out. That the more you want to stop him, the more you fail. The more you want to stop him, the more you fail. The more you want to stop him, the more you fail. And when Bogude's position, they hired the 500,000 media warriors. If you come to the media, then what you're hearing everywhere is Simon Eber, Simon Eber. But what they did not know is Elohim uses every instrument to announce the choosing. When you that in your mind you are fighting him. You are announcing his arrival. You are telling every assembly that the man have arrived. And when you think that because of the things you say that people will stop listening and obeying what he's saying, the more people will listen and see. Because the spiritual atmosphere will open their eyes to the things that they are not seeing. They will see even beyond your wickedness. And know that you are not genuine. Because the driving force that is driving you is the forces that want to stop him. Because of what he's bringing to the Biafrans. But the forces that will open their eyes is the forces that want them to see the angle where this man is coming from and the agenda that he has that is working for their good. That is why everything they have done, they have not succeeded. Rather, the more they try, the more they fail. The more they try, the more they fail. The harder they come, the harder they fall.
The man Jamie.
The man Jamie. Oh, Jamie. No, if be a kuro Jamie, if be a kuro miremi. What is keeping and sustaining Simon Ebamas in the all the genuine Biafrans is very strong. You cannot stop it. What is holding them is something that is deeper than you can ever imagine. But when you're looking at it, they say, but the thing that is backing him up, that I've chosen for the job is what you choose to fight, not him. Whenever you're fighting him, you're fighting that forces. And they will rise and deal with you mercilessly.
The man Jamie. Even the man on a one to win on.
Do you know what? They will turn around and say in a job. Junior Ebe Kojel. Can you call a man in a watch job? Guinea Deconogona Dibia. Guinea no foot. Have we gone to any deity and see you there? Are you people in the same coven together that gave him that assertion and that insight? No, the answer is no. But because he tried to kill you and he could not succeed killing you, he will come out in the open to confess. See, what they don't know is that our Prime Minister is in the hand of God Almighty. Can a man take what is in the hand of God Almighty? No. That is what it is, my brother. Jonathan. Jonathan. That is what it is. Simon Eber is a deity. He made him a deity. He made a principality. If you choose to fight him, you're fighting the power that is keeping him. And at the end of the day, what you will end up saying, he will end up talking like this man. Oh, Onya and Agwa job. You will end up saying Onya Jimmy. In fact, Onya will get back. What you encountered is the forces around him that made him who he is. Remember, that made him who he is. And one of our sister girl like Chala. Osi ụwa bụ kọleji biko mụtife onye Chukwu gọziri mmadụ apụghị ịkọcha ya ajọ mmụọ na ajọ mmadụ ha na-eme na nkịtị Inano. Sister, Inano. Inano ya. Brother, Inano. Owabo College. But many people have gone through this college and refuse to learn anything. Osi, obu jealousy. Nka ubo obeloku. Jealousy is a small case when it comes to the people that have been chosen by Elohim. You can jealous them as much as you want. You can envy them as much as you want. But once your envy lead you to doing something that is drastic, that is not right, it will boomerang. It will bounce back on you. It will be like throwing the ball on the wall. It will rank against you. It doesn't matter how long it takes. It doesn't matter how long you fight. It will definitely boomerang against you.
ọ na-agwọ ntụbere na-abụ n'ọgwụ. Because I've run any human being. I name even the biggest man still. I work for no again. I run away. When I would was of it, I would come to say. I run away. Why give you this? Even if you are not going to one.
Yes, thank you so much, my brother. My brother is my sister China Obigwe. That is Obigwe's son. That is Obigwe. Do you see what this man is saying? Oh, see, upon all the things that they are doing to this man, you will not hear that this man is sick. That's to encourage them that at least what they are doing is having effect on him. Is just that they have not given the end result that they needed. But you will not hear that he's sick. Is aware. No, come up Zumbe. Agwa na-atụ mbe. Agwa na-atụ okpokoro mbe wa afụ ka ọ na-atụ onwe. Mmiri na-ama oke nkume wa ahụ ka ọ na-asị ya. Enweghị ife ya emenwe onye Chineke rọtara. Enwere egwu our brother go ati Obasi. Ọ sị adịghị akọcha onye Chineke gọziri. Ka ị mara kacha mma nyezi nkwado. Ezi enyi m awụ n'ọka ome. Ezi enyi m ọwụ n'ọka ome. Adịghị akọcha onye Chineke gọziri. Ka ị mara kacha mma nye ya ezi kwado. Aha akọcha onye Chineke gọzi. Gọzie onye ahụ, nye onye ahụ ezi nkwado. You cannot fight that man. You cannot fight that woman. Rather, the more you fight, the more you fail. The more they are going to fail. So, dear friends, I want to encourage you this morning, afternoon, or night. What you're doing, you're not doing the right thing. You are not doing the wrong thing. You are doing the right thing. Stand firm with the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile. That is the only way to our freedom. And very soon, you will see it manifesting right before your eyes. We are drawing the curtain from here, but remain focused, your eyes on the ball. Do not lose sight of the ball. The ball is the Biafra. The ball is Biafra freedom. It's either Biafra or Biafra. We cannot have anything in exchange of Biafra. We cannot have anything that looks like freedom. What we'll have is our freedom. And that is where we are driving at. Biafra is our last destination. Thank you so much, our sister Diana, our brother Jonadab, Jordan Man, and our sister Chinenye, and there's this other person. Okay, okay, I think these are the only people that sent a text message that I can see here. So a person that have been watching and those that will watch later, I salute each and every one of you. Do well to share, like, and subscribe to our channel, and on the notification bell that whenever we come up live, you will be notified. My brother, rest assured. If you are there, can you say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to the Biafrans before we call it a day? Rest.
Yeah, hello, Jaja. Good morning, dear friends. Good morning, Jaja Gosen. How? Thank you for this. Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? Hello, am I being heard? I think network has taken Jaja out. But okay. I just have to say, we have to wake up. We have to pursue our freedom. We have to secure our future and that of our children. And by securing our future is by supporting the Biafran struggle, by supporting Simon Ekpa and everything that he is on the way is leading us to our destination, to our final destination. So I greet all Biafrans and I urge everyone to keep their eyes on the ball. Nothing but freedom. Freedom we're going to get. Thank you so much.
So thank you, Biafrans. Thank you, thank you so much. Thank you so much. The network. Again, so rest assured, I don't know if you have great Biafrans. I didn't hear you. Rest assured, are you still there? Can you hear me? Rest assured, are you
Yes, Georgia, I can hear you. I've said the greetings already.
there? It is. Thank you so much, my brother.
I can see that the network is really fighting you on your side. Sorry.
The thing is too much, and it's frustrating the
Exactly.
broadcast. But
Maazị
we
Kesi.
but we keep pushing. We keep pushing. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone that attend the program. We're going to call it a day from here. In the evening, we'll be back here. Diana, the network is very bad. Yes, it's very bad, but we'll overcome it very soon. We'll overcome it. So thank you so much for coming. I salute each and every one of you. May Elohim continue to preserve you and keep you as He's chosen. May He continue. So thank you. Do have a lovely day. Do have a nice day today. And goodbye from me.
The contrast between their
See you in the evening. Have a lovely day. Thank you so much.